But today we'll be disassembling DSM blowoff valve. As you can see, this is the HKS SSQB one, and I'm planning on installing the recirculating fitting on this thing because it's currently vented to the atmosphere. So I gotta pull it off. This has the 1G blowoff flange on it, so it's only 2 bolts. It's pretty much like you're installing or removing a 1G blowoff valve. What I'm gonna need is Torx set. So pretty simple, and a screwdriver for the vacuum line. Okay, let's pull off the vacuum line first. Nothing too hard. That's that. And we can use the Torx. It's actually an Allen bolt, but Torx is pretty much the same size. They fit fine, and you'll be fine. So loosen one bolt off the flange, then you loosen the other bolt. Now that both of them are out, one bolt went in there, the other bolt went right there. Like I said, it's the same as, this is an SSQB with a 1G blowoff valve flange adapter. This is so you can mount HKS onto a upper intercooler pipe flange for a first generation. Okay, so 2 bolts are out, the vacuum line is out. That's it. Blowoff valve out. That's the gasket right there. Typical 1G blowoff valve flange. Typical first generation flange onto HKS blowoff valve. Okay, so as you can see, we have now the new SSQB blowoff valve with the recirculating fitting adapter. I bought this one from Extreme PSI. All that good stuff, so you can actually recirculate the blowoff valve. And now back to the installation. I decided to leave the old 1G OEM gasket because it seems like it's good and it was sealing up fine before, so I'm gonna leave it. You really want this to be nice and tight because this is definitely a source of a boost leak, if anything. That's where a lot of people seem to have fine boost leaks from here. So you want it pretty tight. And we can move on to the recirculation tube. With this upper intercooler pipe and the way it's kind of like welded on the flange, you can barely use the OEM recirculation tube. But as you can see, it pretty much aligns itself with this thing if you clock it right, with the fitting if you clock it right. So I think we're good with that as long as this thing meets. You kind of just have to hustle it in there. This one doesn't have to be too tight because it's only releasing the excess pressure, so there won't be too much pressure, but you still don't want it to pop off. Especially on this one, since it's kind of have to force it on there. And now on to the one that goes onto the Snorkel. Same thing. The tube inside is plastic, so you don't want to over-tighten it, since you can crack it. That would fucking suck. Okay, that's that. Move on to the, we're pretty much all done actually. Move on to the vacuum line. Set it in there all the way. Tighten it. Again, another source of boost leak. So you want it to be pretty tight. There you go. That thing's not gonna go anywhere. Okay, that's that. You check all your stuff. Bolts, mounting bolts, tight. Tight. That's tight. This one is tight. Tight. That's pretty much it. As you can see, it's well mounted. The recirculation tube is on there. Vacuum line is on there. You might want to do a boost leak test, but I'm just lazy and I'm not gonna do one. So, but I mean, hey, if you feel like it's stumbling, you might want to do a boost leak test just to make sure that you're not getting any leaks from like the flange to adapter, the gasket right there. That's pretty much it. Nice and simple. Now you're on your way to less sound because of the recirculation off the HKS. It's not gonna sound as whistly. It's more like a whoosh, if anything. You can barely hear it. So I guess you're back to no more harsh stumbling, rough idle. Even though when I had this one vented, it's a proven fact that my car ran fine. No stumbling, no hard acceleration, blah blah blah. But you never know what your AFRs are, everything. So that's why I decided to put it back. Okay, enjoy.